So the reason why I decided to record this video is just to show you guys a little bit of my aftermarket stereo that I have at the moment, and the reason why I ended up with this aftermarket kit. So it all started in the summer. I want to say maybe like a year ago, a year and a half now actually. I was starting to have screen problems from my factory stereo. Not that they installed it incorrectly or anything like that, or damaged it. Whoever, I think one of my detailers, whoever cleans it, or not sure if my little sister or someone poured water on accident on the factory stereo. So it started to act up. So after I just found this kit, Schosche Kit, which allows you to have like an aftermarket stereo. Pretty much I decided to go that route instead of spending $800 for the factory stereo. So I wasted a little bit more money in the aftermarket, but the quality of the sound when it comes to aftermarket speakers and amplifiers is way better. So I mean, I don't regret that part. The only thing is I wish this kit would have lasted a lot at least a couple more years. Not even 8 months in, the control panel stops to work. Like right now, so I'm trying to put the volume down on my AC and it's reading the middle portion of it. Another thing too, it's like all messed up. I click a button on the left side and it goes to the right side. So all started happening about maybe 8 months into the purchase, and it's been a nightmare trying to deal with Schosche. So I ended up just giving up on them and going a different route. So I will be going with the Stinger setup. I can't wait to try that out. In the meantime, I'm stuck with this. And actually just recently, the emergency button, it's like a just sensor, just turns on with you just putting your finger on it. Ends up like turning on its own. Like say you're not in the car, whether it's too hot or anything like that, the emergency lights just start to turn on randomly. So that's another factor. I mean, the car sounds really great with the stereo, the speakers, the kit. I mean, the shop that did it did a really good job. I've been running the at least the amplifiers and the speakers for about 4 years now, and I haven't had any issues with it. The only issue was this Schosche Kit that seems to be a problem. So unfortunately, I am gonna have to get rid of this stereo and get the whole new Stinger kit. I mean, this is a really nice stereo. If I could, I wish I could still use the same stereo, but there's no another choice. So I mean, it is what it is, you know. So just want to give feedback out there for people that are looking to upgrade their car stereos or anything like that. At least when it comes to the Schosche system, I know it's discontinued already. I wouldn't recommend it at all. You're gonna start to have issues with it right away. Even when I first got the first kit, this is like my second kit, the whole kit would turn off. Like when I went to go test it, when the shop called me that the car was ready, they turned it on, and then 5 seconds later the whole system was having issues, and they ended up sending us a new one, and it worked for about 7-8 months, and then after that it started giving me the little screen issues. Can't even turn off my AC or anything like that, because I get scared that if I turn off the AC or mess with the temperature, I'm not gonna even be able to put it back on cold. And it's summer, so I don't like to mess with it. I'd rather be cold than hot. So that's the problem with these systems, but that's why it's aftermarket stuff, you know. It's a risk buying stuff like this, because you never know what you're gonna get. But looking forward to the new system. I could give you guys an update once the new system's installed, and then maybe if you guys want to listen to how the way the car sounds from far and stuff like that, or what kind of speaker setups I have, you can go ahead and just comment, and I'll show you guys a bit.